Hello, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I'm not doing too great and we're gonna talk. I'm not really sure what about. Hopefully I'll be able to like narrow in on a topic or something. I do have a topic on mind and that is my me. So I have this person helping me schedule tweets for my blog at the moment on Twitter because I am the worst at it. I don't promo blog posts after like they've first been posted, and I thought it'd like help out my views and stuff, and she's been absolutely brilliant, digging up posts from the past, like, and my blog has just been, it's been so good. I've been getting so many views and it's like so unexpected. I didn't think it was going to have such a big effect. One, I guess, thing of this happening is that I actually get to see a lot of my old posts too, things that I have forgotten about. And I used to write about what it was like being sick, and then I just kind of stopped because it's not fashion and I don't really like talking about it, if I'm honest. It's a bit of a hard subject. Who wants to listen to someone talk about being sick? But I have ME and it's not the best illness in the world. I do struggle quite a bit with it. So the reason why I tend to, I guess, be very sporadic with like my blog posts and my uploads and stuff is because like one day I might be okay, the next day I'm not okay and stuff, and oh, this is really hard. Why did I want to talk about this? But yeah, I want to talk about this. I want to get better at talking about it, and the only way to get better at talking about it is to practice. So this is the practice run. So I was diagnosed when I was 13 years old after I'd been in hospital for a little while, and I wrote a blog post all about it. I'll leave the link in the description if you care to look. And it's been kind of sicky, therefore, like onwards from that age. I went to hospital school. That was an experience. I didn't come away with many qualifications. I am very like, I don't think anyone would actually hire me in this day and age. Everyone, even my little brother now, he has more qualifications than me, and it just makes me feel very inferior. Like, I always wanted to be that person that kind of like went to uni, and I never even got close. 3 years ago I passed my driver's test, and that sort of brought on a whole bunch of freedom for me, which I hadn't really experienced before, and it was really, really nice. Like, granted, I could only drive on days when I was feeling okay, so if I wasn't feeling well, there wasn't much change between my life before driving and my life after driving. But it was still meant that if I felt well, I could actually go do something. I could do it by myself. I could be independent, which was the first time I had kind of been independent since I wasn't really independent like ever, because I was a young child. I don't know any like 12-year-old that has their own independence. But yeah, like I had this independence and it was really, really great, and I got to see my friends so much more often, and like we'd often go for like late night trips just because I focus better at night, and it was really, really good. And then like for the year of 2017 I decided that I was going to vlog because I suddenly discovered that I could have a life, and like this was something that I'd never experienced before, and I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed just having things to do, but it also meant that when I got sick I was kind of like stuck. I didn't know what to do because I was sick, and beforehand I'd been kind of like bedridden and I wouldn't get out of bed for like months on end, and I'd be perfectly okay with that because there wasn't really an alternative for me. But then like once I started doing all this stuff, there was this alternative, and I knew what I could be doing. I knew what I had the potential to be doing, and I find it's really hard to not do stuff now. I'm staying at home and I'm feeling unwell, and I'm just downright feeling sorry for myself because I'm having a rubbish time because I can't do anything. It's really hard to explain because you sort of talk to someone and they're like, oh, but you don't have to work, you don't have to do anything, and it's weird because like I feel very inadequate about everything in my life. I feel like no matter what I do, it's not good enough. The amount of spare time I have, the amount of energy I put into it, it's always mediocre. Even during 2017 when I did get ill, I was able to take time off. I was able to take time and just have time to myself. And 2016 was the year that I vlogged. I can't get any dates right at all. Oh my god. No, it was 2016. 2016 was the year that I vlogged, not 2017, that was last year, that was the year that I did not vlog, and I do not know dates for the life of me. My brain is so foggy right now, I cannot deal. Here we are. I have moved out now. I live with my amazing boyfriend Tom, who helps me out in everything. Like, from when I'm writing a blog post and I get stuck on words, he'll help me out. He'll be like that teacher that like writes points and he's like, right, okay, so what about this do you like? What about this do you like? And like help me set it out. And he helps me take my photos, and he helps me edit my photos, and he helps me set up the camera so I can make videos, and he helps me edit the videos. And it's so lovely, and I feel inadequate because of it. I feel like I can't do anything by myself, and I tried to set the camera up the other day to film something and it was just completely ridiculous. Like, I couldn't, everything went wrong. It was too dark, like everything died because none of it had been charged, and I don't know, I just feel very I guess now we're living on by ourselves. We're these two people, we're living in Bournemouth. We don't really have anyone here. It's just us two. We rely on each other, so when Tom gets sick, I have to help out. When I get sick, Tom helps out, kind of thing. And at the moment we both have colds, and it's like, it's sucky because neither of us want to do anything. And like, if I was at home, this wouldn't be a problem because my parents, the absolute angels that they are, would be helping me out, do everything for me. I'm really struggling with like this whole moving out, being by myself thing, because I'm not by myself, I'm with Tom, but I don't want Tom to do everything for me. I want to be able to do stuff for myself, but I can't do stuff for myself. What am I going on about? This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna be a good video. We've had some trouble recently with the GP. They are being incredibly ridiculously like unhelpful, and medication problems so much. I have to at the moment go pick up my medication. I think it's like once every week and a half, and that is really inconvenient because we live in the town centre and our car is about a 15-minute walk away. So then Tom has to walk to the car to then come back with me to then go to the pharmacy to pick it up, or he can just pick it up, like I don't have to be there. But the point is that we have to do that so often, and it's very frustrating, and I am very frustrated, and I want to talk about this stuff, and I feel like I can't really tweet about this stuff anymore because it's not professional. It's not something that like you can complain about. I can't really complain about being unwell for like the 4th day in a row and about how tired I am, how I can't get out of bed, because then people see it and they think, oh well, we don't want to work with her, she's not gonna get out of bed. And it's like, oh well, I can't do anything, can I? At the moment I spend my days inside. A lovely little, this is our bedroom. I always make the bed. Every single day I will get out of bed and I make the bed, and it's a big step for me. It's important when you're staying at home and you're staying in your pajamas to just kind of set those boundaries. So like, you make the bed is for bedtime, but you can sit on the bed. Sitting on the bed is okay. And so I will just sit on the bed. I'll get like a little blanket and I'll sit there and I'll go on my laptop and do whatever, just waste the day away. And then Tom will come home and we'll have some food and maybe play LA Noire or something. Like, I don't know. That's my life. I'm happy with my life. Like the major bits about it, like who I'm spending my life with, where I am, everything, I'm really, really happy with. It's just what I do in the day-to-day life. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm wasting my life as a 21-year-old. I'm 21 years old, okay? And I had like a year of going out, which was kind of like October 2016 to October 2017. And in that time, I went out, I had good fun, like going to a club and stuff. That is really good fun. I am not knocking on that. I really do enjoy it, especially when I'm like with my friends and stuff, and like, it's like there's no worries. It's just, you just have to have fun, and that's easy. It's getting harder because like we're adults now and we have to do stuff, and there's not enough energy to make the bed every day and do my makeup and do my hair and go out and meet people, and it gets very isolating. I feel like there's a lot that I want to do, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to amount to it because I am sick, and It's frustrating for me, and it's frustrating for everyone in my life. I'm very flaky and I am not as good at things as I suppose I could be, and it's annoying. I want to share that annoyance, so I'm making this video. Gotta do it. I wanted to do it for a while, so I'm gonna do it now. It's hard having a chronic illness. Any age, it's very hard when you're a teenager. Not getting to grow up, looking back and thinking, I didn't have a prom. I never really got to have a life. It was just, I was a child and then I was sick. And now I'm an adult with adult responsibilities, and I'm trying to look for a job, but like everything is just, it's so full on. I can't even meet one friend a week. I can't. I'm not at that point in my health where I can go out once a week and just see someone. It's ridiculous. It's really like, especially over Christmas, I've just been so exhausted, and there's like so much I want to do, and I get invited to all these events and it's like I want to go. I really do, but I can't, and it's annoying as heck. During 2016 I felt like I was kind of learning who I was. I was having that life that I never really had, and then 2017 was this whirlwind and I loved every single second of it. But now it's 2018 and I feel like I'm lost again, and I don't know what I am, what I'm doing, like I don't know anything. So yeah, that is my life, and I just talked for like a very long time, so I'm sorry for that. I feel a lot better now though. I feel like I've got it all off my chest. Still so much more that I could say, but I don't want to make this video longer. This was a vlog. This was like a proper sit down, talk to you vlog. And you know nothing about me. No one does really. I share a lot, but I don't share a lot at the same time on the internet. Not trying to be internet famous. I'm honestly not. I've been on YouTube since I was, again, 13 years old. It was my escape when I first got sick. And so I find it hard to sort of not want to do that. I find it hard to not want to make YouTube videos, because I remember how free I felt the first time I made a video and people saw it, and it was like, this is the first interaction I've had with people in months. All my school friends abandoned me, you know. I gotta make my online friends, and if it wasn't because of YouTube I wouldn't know Tom. Could you imagine that? No Hannah and Tom? I can't imagine my life without Tom. I don't know, like, it's quite ridiculous. I like doing online stuff. I'm not sure if I have it in me to do it as a career. I would love to. I'm just so exhausted and I want to rest, and I want to feel like I can rest, and I just keep going, don't I? I just won't stop until I press end. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for listening to me if you have. Yeah, bye.